heard that! I am the absolute peak of a pyramid that includes every living—
Boy, if you don't—
Green Giant.
I got this!
As you read by the title, I am a pretty strong individual. First off, I am Haitian. Haiti is the only country ever to win independence through a successful slave revolt, something the Saiyans could not do against Frieza, making me genetically a goat to low-key. And second off, if that wasn't enough, I am a nigga. And I'm not just any nigga. I am Bucket Hat Splash, the nut particle— The nut particles that formulated to create me fortunately blesses my capabilities and scales me above many anime characters. And in this video, I will be going over such anime characters. While talking about how I can slime out every single character on this list, there is one rule I must follow. Everything I say must abide by each verse's rules. So for example, if I say I can beat Goku, I can't say because I can beat Goku, then I can beat Mikey. I will have to give an inverse explanation on how I can beat Mikey. Follow my Instagram, like my new post, subscribe and that big event. Grab some pirate booty. Not gonna lie, if you ever ate this, we got a slime you game. Now let's get into the video. Now the first character we gonna talk about that I would genuinely slime out is that bald man Saitama. Now right, I know he's bald, okay? His head is shiny as hell, pause, which means he wields great strength. As we know, every single bald dad in the entire world is very strong, primarily because they are bald. Some even say that the baldness comes with the strength. Even though Saitama is not a dad though, he is still very strong. He's literally called the One Punch Man. They put this man Piccolo from Dragon Ball Z into One Punch Man, made him purple. That's racist. Made him purple. Mind you, Dragon Ball contains very strong characters. For example, in JJK, this man Sukuna, when he was fighting 10-foot tall, 8-handled sword divergent Seal of Divine General Maharaga, who constantly adapts to everything because he has a designer wheel floating above his biblically accurate angelic big ass head, Sukuna proceeded to pop ult. He proceeded to use his domain expansion Malevolent Shrine. He destroyed Maharaga and then destroyed damn near all of Shibuya by himself. This feat by Sukuna makes him pretty strong, you know what I'm saying? Strong would most definitely be an accurate adjective used to describe the Joe Rapper-esque entity known as Sukuna. As I mentioned before, Piccolo is from Dragon Ball. Krillin is one of the weakest characters in the Dragon Ball main cast. Krillin would genuinely debilitate Sukuna in like 2 seconds. He genuinely would do Sukuna so bad, Android 18 would give Krillin extra head for his performance. Just straight ash cashing his shit, my fault. If Piccolo and Krillin were to fight, Piccolo would genuinely make Krillin look like a bastard. When Saitama came across Vaccine Man, aka Piccolo, he one-tapped Vaccine Man. So essentially, Saitama would one-tap Piccolo, which indirectly means that a Saitama fart would genuinely blow Sukuna smooth off the earth. So I say all that to say, I am well aware of how strong Saitama is. And now you're probably asking, Bucket Hat Splash, how the hell do you plan to get that strong at One Punch Man? I'm glad you asked, monkey. Now, if you are indeed a true One Punch Man fan, a true Saitama connoisseur, right, it's connoisseur.
Connoisseur.
As a true Saitama connoisseur, saying that, you will know that Saitama is so strong because he broke his limiter. All them damn push-ups, sit-ups, squat, and the inability to produce hair follicles. He went on and became the best. So with that being said, the only way to beat Saitama is to break my limiter. And that, man, that about easy as hell, boy. Saitama's training regimen specifically to become that strong was 100 push-ups, sit-ups, squats, and a 6.2 mile run. Now, out of those 4 things, I can already do 3 of them pretty easily. 100 push-ups, I could do 2 sets of 50 full ROM easily. Sit-ups and squats, air squats, man, you know who I am, nigga? All that is light. Let me double that. A 6.2 mile run, damn gosh. I can't currently do that, but I could definitely learn that. So basically, if I just do the 6.2 mile run along with double the push-ups, sit-ups, and squats that Saitama did, there is no reason that I shouldn't too break my limiter. If I can't, then all I gotta do is call the plot racist and guilt trip the plot into having me break my limiter. So right then, boom, right, that will work. I have broken my limiter, but guess what though? Saitama broke his limiter too, so that doesn't necessarily mean that I'll be stronger than him. But wait, there's more, face anime. Did y'all notice when watching One Punch Man, once Saitama became really strong, once he became bald, once he started wearing the sorry ass outfit, he stopped doing his push-ups, squat, sit-ups, and runs, nigga? Why did he do this, you may ask? He became complacent. He was already the best. He was one-tapping everybody. He had no reason to grind and get even stronger. But me, all I gotta do is keep going. I was doing 100 push push-ups, right? That's calm, you know what I'm saying? But we up now. Let me do a million. A 6.2 mile run? Man! Let me lap Africa 5 times. 100 sit-ups? Nigga, fuck a sit-up. Let's go bench press Saturn right now, nigga! 100 squats? Here goes 2 more for y'all. Let's squat 2019 Prime Lizzo right now. All I gotta do is not get complacent, and Saitama is genuinely fries. Soggy ass Wingstop fries. The next character I would genuinely slime out is Roronoa Zoro from Piece 1. Now, right, I am well aware of my skin color. I am indeed wealthy in melanin, I know this. As the great Eustace informed us over 4 years ago, Zoro is in fact discriminatory against the Negro population. Every time he fights somebody who is black, he does suspiciously get stronger, while simultaneously wearing a do-rag, a piece of clothing heavily tied to the black culture. So not only is he racist, he's disrespectful as fuck. So as a black man, if I'm not careful, he might genuinely fry my shit over. The first time Zoro ever came across a strong, independent black woman, he grabbed her face with one arm and started squeezing the hell out of her skull with his bare fist. Look at the disgust in this nigga face, bro. Oh my god! Just looking at her with the eyes and the contempt of a nationally ranked plantation owner of the 1840s. Mind you, I have never seen Zoro look at anybody like this in the entire show ever again. Every single person he's defeated before, every single person he's defeated since, have ancestors who were forcefully a part of the transatlantic slave trade. The only man Zoro has ever lost to is a straight white middle-aged Christian R farmer who only wears designer. Zoro, I know exactly what you are, bro. The whole anime community knows exactly what you are, bro. However, with that being said, I do indeed have a plan to beat you. Your racism knows no bounds. In order to beat Mr. One, a man constructed entirely out of steel, you had to learn how to cut steel mid-fight as he was genuinely digging in your shit, as he was piecing you up, as he was putting you in a blender. Honestly, you should have been dead. But your racism allowed you to prevail. It allowed you to persevere and transcend logic via power of hating. You fucked around and cut steel with steel and defeat Mr. One, aka Daz Bones. If Zoro can do that, imagine what he can do to me, bro. Zoro's racism knows no bounds. It makes him immune to any black person. So as a black person, I cannot defeat him, at least for as long as he thinks I'm black. In order to defeat Zoro, all I have to do is gaslight him and make him think that I am not actually a Negro. So now you're probably like, Bucket Hat Splash, how the hell are you gonna do that? You know what you are, bro. Now, right, you are right. You have a point. I don't look nothing else but what I actually am. You see this beautiful woman right here? She's black, right? Her name is Mara Lady Paulino. She is a Dominican Olympic sprinter. Now, not saying her, but for some reason, a lot of Dominicans don't like claiming that they black. They love the phrase,
I know black, negro nunca, I know no.
me no black, papi, me Dominican. Although that makes no sense because you can quite literally be both. But they don't think that, the whole world doesn't know that, and Zoro might not know that either. So basically, all I gotta do to beat Zoro is work out, get mad strong, learn some hockey, and when it's finally time to beat Zoro, as the hatred morphs and comes to fruition in his eyeballs after gazing upon my person, all I gotta say is, me no black, papi, me Dominican. And just like that, we gonna be still good. All the hatred, all the anger, all the racism is gonna leave his eyeballs. No random ass plantation power spikes. It's gonna be a fair 1v1. Now, racism aside, Zoro is still pretty strong. I need a little more to solidify my victory. When Zoro was younger, he joined a swordsman dojo and learned how to use a sword. Because Zoro has a suburb baby work ethic, he quickly became the second best in the class. I mean, in the dojo. The best student in the dojo was the sensei's daughter, Kuina. Zoro kept getting his ass beat by Kuina, so he heavily aspired to pass Kuina one day. As they kept fighting, as they kept getting works, they low-key became close and low-key became friends. Now, Kuina's dad is low-key misogynistic. One day she wanted to take over the dojo, but her dad said, no, nigga. She was like 11 years old. Kuina kept asking bro and asking bro. So one day he got tired of her and genuinely cut her shit smooth off. He slimed out his daughter because she was getting too tough and he was not jacking that, bruh. In the show, they say she fell down some stairs and that's how she died, but I don't believe that, bruh. You're telling me this able-bodied ass 11-year-old died, like not even just got injured, died because she fell down some stairs? Yeah, alright, bruh. The only person who had some sort of animosity to her while she was alive was her dad, so I'm gonna say it was her dad, nigga. It's 2026. It's the internet. Agenda over facts. Facts. Zoro found out she died. He was pretty sad. While me and Zoro are fighting, all I gotta do is bring up Kuina, say Kuina K till my bones decay. After I said that, he's gonna get angry and he's gonna get stronger, but before he gets stronger, he's gonna get weak and sad. Right when he's weak and sad, I'm gonna deliver the finishing blow, and then he's cooked, my nigga. His shit done, nigga. And that is indeed how I will defeat Roronoa Zoro from One Piece. If he follows Bucket Hat Splash on Instagram and liked his new post, he might have had a better chance, but still not on it.
Bucket Hat Splash. Bucket Hat Splash.
The next character that I would genuinely do the worst way is Super Saiyan 3 Goku. As you can tell by my clarification, I do in fact mean Super Saiyan 3 Goku. So this means base Goku, Super Saiyan Goku, Super Saiyan 2 Goku, up to Raditz Goku. After that, nigga started becoming a god and shit. He started hacking and got access to God Key. He clearly loves fighting way too much. That nigga got it, I guess, bro. He out there clashing with the literal god of destruction. But Super Saiyan 3, I can handle that. Let me tell y'all how I would beat Super Saiyan 3 Goku. Right, so to start off, if I was in Dragon Ball, me specifically, I would be a Saiyan. Why, you may ask? Well, again, as I've already stated in this video like 3 times, I am black. I can draw a lot of parallels between Saiyans and black people. For example, the first parallel. Both of us are referred to as monkeys, making us siblings and people's hate for us. Second off, Saiyans are very strong. Black people are allegedly very strong. Therefore, henceforth, based on my constructive analysis on the 2 races / species of individual, I can objectively claim Saiyanhood. Now that we all understand this, comprehend this, and accept this, let us proceed in this explanation. So now that I am a Saiyan, a pure-blooded Saiyan, and I'm on Earth because I'm literally from Earth, all I gotta do is get stronger than Super Saiyan 3 Goku before he becomes a Super Saiyan God. Now, Super Saiyan God Goku, I can become stronger than that too, but for that, I have to obtain God Key, and like, I don't think I care enough to beat him that much. If he becomes Super Saiyan God and I pass that, then I gotta pass Super Saiyan God, Super Saiyan Goku. And then, if I pass that, I gotta pass Ultra Instant Goku. And then, like, damn, so I'm leaving it off as Super Saiyan 3. Anyways, to beat Super Saiyan 3, all I gotta do is approach Goku and ask him to teach me. Now, Goku learned Super Saiyan 3 in the afterlife, so while he was dead. If I'm alive, how am I gonna come in contact with Goku and learn how to do it, you may ask? Oh, well, you see, Bulma is smart as hell. She has enough intelligence to make a vehicle that travels through time. So if she can do that, and she can also make Discord, I'm gonna have her create Discord inside of Dragon Ball, put me on that bit, put Goku on that bit, and he gonna teach me to Discord, nigga. Through Discord VC, I'm gonna learn Super Saiyan and Super Saiyan 2 and Super Saiyan 3. Now, the training for that may be hard. However, though, I am not Vegeta. I am not a bastard. Whatever Goku wants me to learn, bro, I am there, bro. I'm ready. And I know Goku would teach me too, because Goku would never turn down a fight, nigga. If I call Goku a bitch ass nigga and say his wife has no ass, he gonna wanna fight, bro. And because he's a Saiyan, he loves to fight, he gonna make sure I'm strong too. So, you know what I'm saying? It is valid. And even on the 0% chance that he doesn't want to teach me, all I gotta do is use the mental anguish created from having been in a relationship with a light skin in the past, and that alone will get me to be a Super Saiyan 3, bro. Next up is Gaara from Naruto. Now this, you know what I'm saying, is pretty easy. All that sand coffin, sand burial Saiyan may seem scary, may seem intimidating to y'all because y'all are sorry. Y'all do not possess the real nigga gene in such a way that I do. So let me really break it down on how I would beat Gaara. First off, we gotta examine the fighting style of Rock Lee. Rock Lee was able to penetrate Gaara's defenses because he was moving too damn fast, nigga. He quite literally outran the speed in which Shukaku could glaze Gaara. If you didn't know, Shukaku is Gaara's tailed beast, and so Shukaku's glazing is what makes Gaara seem so invincible. Anyway though, so basically what I gotta do is I gotta move as fast as Rock Lee. Now Rock Lee got that fast because he does mad push-ups, mad workouts, nigga. But guess what? So do I. Rock Lee also puts weights on himself and walks around with the weights all the damn time. So basically, all I gotta do is do that same thing. I gotta put weights on my legs, weights on my shirt, weights on my dick, so I could be fast in all aspects. But then, as we know, mere speed isn't enough to beat Gaara because Rock Lee lost to Gaara. Sasuke, however, was genuinely working that nigga Gaara. I could low-key make an argument to being an Uchiha too, but for the sake of making this more fun, I'm not gonna do that. Primarily because, fortunately for me, I watched a show called One Piece. Now, in One Piece, the main character Luffy quite literally fought a nigga made out of straight sand. Gaara merely controls the sand. Crocodile was born in it, face at. That man Luffy had no hockey, so he had no business being Crocodile, but he beat him because Crocodile is made of sand, water hardened sand. So to beat Gaara, all I gotta do is get me a nice cool bottle of smart water, still move as fast or even faster than Rock Lee, and genuinely piece bro up, break through his shell, and genuinely just get that nigga gone, bruh. The next character I would have fooled is Killua from Hunter x Hunter. Not gonna lie, Killua would fry my shit. Would I fry Saitama? Yes. Would I fry Goku? Absolutely. Would I fry Killua? Oh hell no! Oh hell no! If I was in the Hunter x Hunter verse abiding by Hunter x Hunter rules, I might be cooked. That man's been trained to be an assassin since the day he came out the coochie, bruh. He's immune to lightning, immune to electricity, and like lightning in his body. Before this nigga even learned the Nen in the Hunter exam, he dead looked at a serial killer dead into his eyes. The serial killer was talking about how he was gonna kill him, rip him apart, all that, bro. He nonchalantly walked this nigga down, stole his heart out his body, wrapped it in the guy's shirt, and placed it in his hand as he died. Nigga, that's some cartel shit, bro. The evilest niggas in rap: King Von, Baby Kia, NBA Youngboy, Slayer, aren't even doing that, man. And like the way he kills people sometimes in the anime be so ruthless, bro. He hit shorty with Shinji's Shikai ability, inverted world, except the inverted world with just her neck being broken. I don't want no parts with that little nigga. He got it. Next up we got is Gojo. Gojo? Man, for that bitch. I would do this man Gojo so dirty, bruh. Pre-time skip. Before he dies but doesn't die and pulls a reverse curse technique out of his ass. Before the plot really starts plotting, I'm beating his ass. Let me explain to you how. So basically, right? I'm lying. Sanji, not gonna lie, this is gonna be very easy. Sanji is the top 3 gooner in all of anime behind only the GOATs, Issei and Kazuya. Whenever Sanji sees a bad bitch, he loses all motor control, all composure, all dignity, all decorum. When a bad John is in the vicinity, he ceases to use any logic. So you know what that means? That's free eats, you feel? Now first off, before anything, I gotta get strong enough to actually inflict damage on Sanji. Let's say, for example, for the sake of inconvenience, I am from the worst blue in the show, the East Blue. Now because I have a brain and because I am smart, I'm gonna not wait until I'm in the grand line and have fought dozens of opponents to find out what a Yonko is. I'm gonna do the insane act of looking in my damn newspaper and seeing the Yonkos in the newspaper. If you're a bastard and haven't watched One Piece, basically a Yonko is one of the 4 emperors of the sea. Pre-time skip, there's 4 Yonkos: Whitebeard, Shanks, Big Mom, and Kaido. Now me, right, Bucket Hat Splash, I can cook a little bit. I'm gonna learn how to cook a lot. I'm gonna pick a Yonko crew to join as a chef. Now I know Yonko crews already have chefs, but guess what? They gonna have one more. Saitama. They ain't ever have no Haitian food before, nigga. They ain't never have no Sujumu before, nigga. They ain't never had no Griot before, nigga. I'm gonna make some fire shit they ain't never had before, and I'm gonna join the crew. Now which crew would I join, you may ask? Whitebeard's cool, but he's old, so he's probably gonna die soon. I was right. He's called Whitebeard, but he has a long, strong ass mustache and no beard in sight. That's kind of stupid. His mere name is a LARP, bruh. And then he let himself get slimed out by a nigga with a dick as a nose. That's not my goat. Kaido, he looks too damn angry. Relax, boy. Big Mom, no, she's too damn big. And her nose is big as hell. My nose is already big as hell. We can't both have big ass noses on the crew. Get that game off your face, nut. Shanks is cool. He inspired the GOAT. He also has a Jamaican on the crew. That's pretty cool. Rastafari. So I'ma join his crew. Once I join his crew, I'ma cook for like 2 days and stop cooking. Why? Because I'm LARPing. I don't care about food, nigga. To my understanding, in order to come in contact with Shanks, you gotta be one of the strongest pirates on his crew. So for the next 3-4 years, I'ma box niggas on the crew. As I box more niggas, I'ma get stronger and stronger. Less than 1% of YouTube channels ever hit 100,000 subscribers. I have 300,000. Low-key, if I could become top 1% of all YouTubers in the world, then I can low-key become top 1% of niggas in Shanks' crew. As I'm getting stronger, Shanks is gonna low-key see that I'm actually a dog. Them bros gonna teach me hockey. He gonna teach me observation hockey. I'm already black, so I already have full body armament hockey. And Conqueror's hockey, would I have it? Yes. Would I need it? No. So then I already got what I need to be Sanji. But to spice things up, I'm gonna be a meat face. Remember how I said that Sanji is OD down bad and is like a top tier gooner and is mad horny? Sanji is French, which means he likes snow bunnies. I'm gonna send 50 snow bunnies to his exact location. So basically, you know what I'm saying? Give him the best time of his life. I'm gonna pay them to do him for a smooth 6 hours straight. After 6 hours of releasing, 6 hours of just straight having the time of bro's life, he's gonna be weak, he's gonna be content, and worst of all, he's gonna be complacent. The second all the 50 girls leave after giving him straight work, I'ma spawn in and give him straight work with these hands. Straight rights, straight lefts. Actually, I'ma have nunchucks too. Straight nunchucks, and then bro's cooked. Moral of the story, control your lust. If 50 globally ranked snow bunnies randomly spawn in your life trying to give you some buns, you're probably about to get lined. Lastly, we got Rimuru Tempest from That Time I Got Reincarnated as a blue slime crip nigga. Now, Rimuru Tempest is a slime monster. He was originally a human being from Japan. One day he was out with his mans and his girl because his mans wanted to flex on him that he was getting to the hoods and he wasn't. While they was out, Rimuru got stabbed. As he was dying, he acquired Great Sage and became a slime. Great Sage to Rimuru is basically Jarvis to Iron Man, except Great Sage is way better. He used Great Sage to get really strong, really powerful, and he's a slime, so he's mad intangible, but tangible. It's hard to really hurt him for real. And yeah, so he's strong. How will I beat him? I'm glad you asked. First off, I'ma blow my shit smooth off. This way I can too also reincarnate in the same world he reincarnated into. Before I blow my shit smooth, I need two things. One, an ATL nigga. Two, a desire to be great, which I already got. Once I blow my shit smooth off, as I'm dying, I'm gonna get the ATL nigga to say, damn, slime, no! By calling me slime, I will become a slime in my next life. This is going to ensure that when I reincarnate, I will reincarnate as a slime. And to make sure I get Great Sage, I'm gonna do exactly what Rimuru was doing. I'm gonna spam a bunch of wishes. I'm gonna wish to be the coldest nigga in my next life. Then, because I'm a slime just like Rimuru, I'm gonna copy his whole entire playbook of getting good. I'm gonna outwork him, be better, and then just like that, nigga, I beat Rimuru, nigga.
I've been pissed, I'm starving in traffic. Me and Twin get in the studio and we start snapping. I so shawty don't move, yeah, just keep that ass bent. It's crazy the money you can make, you just not tapping.